अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, उम्मीद है आप सब खैरियत से होंगे। मेरी आज की वीडियो का टॉपिक है कैटाक्लिज्म डार्क डेज अहेड। लेकिन वीडियो शुरू करने से पहले मेरी आप सबसे गुजारिश है कि प्लीज़ मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें ताकि मेरी आने वाली हर नई वीडियो का नोटिफिकेशन आप तक पहुंचता रहे। चलिए अब हम अपनी नई वीडियो का आगाज़ करते हैं। Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is an open source survival hero roguelike video game. Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is a fork of the original game Cataclysm. The game is freely downloadable on the game's website and the source code is also freely available on the project GitHub repository under the CC by S Creative Commons license. The game is currently largely developed by its community Rock Paper Shotgun named CDDA, one of the 50 best free games on PC in 2016. The game is text-based through alternative graphical tile sets are available prior to playing. The player generates a world which can be shared between different characters. The player then creates a character and displays into one of many possible starting scenarios. The player is then free to do whatever they please. This includes both things required for day-to-day survival such as scavenging, hunting and finding shelter as well as larger goals such as farming, installing Bionics making and repairing vehicle and construction homes. The game is set in near future New England and after a catastrophic event killed most of the human population and spawned various monsters and hazards after a UFO crash in the 90s. The US government began to research alternate dimensions in their exploration. They obtained a sample called XC037, a mysterious black hole known as the blob that was able to reanimate the dead and cause target phenotype mutation XC037 escape the lab environment, causing an enormous zombie outbreak and manipulating the population through people's moods, making many people violent. In the following months, the world began to further spiral out of control with mass demonstrating, rioting, and internal deployment of troops. Amidst the chaos, Earth became the target of a multi-dimensional portal attack, leading to vast portal storms with portals opening all over the world, affecting the weather and the reality around them. Unknown forces from other dimensions entered opportunistically as our dimensional fabric was destabilized. As a US government official managed to get access to the emergency broadcast system and send out a final message, the government has failed, no help incoming, you are on your own. Many consider this to be a day the world ended. This event is referred to as a cataclysm. Though the cataclysm is predominantly a zombie apocalypse, many other disastrous events are going on, including invasions from fungi, typhids, Lovecraftian monsters, and caves containing sewer rats and a rat king. Prior to the cataclysm, robots were becoming widespread in various workplaces such as hospitals, police stations, and mines. Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is based on the earlier game Cataclysm, whose source code was made open source under the Creative Commons CC by SA license on GitHub by the original author Wales in October 2010. After the Cataclysm author ended the development around 2012, the game's community forked the game into a new repository called Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead in early 2013. In June 2013, a successful crowdfunding on Kickstarter raised $9,492 beyond the 7,000 goal for the payment of a full-time developer for 3.5 months. The game is made with Nexus to provide text-based graphic. Later, a simple direct media layer version with graphically tiles became available. The game is under heavy development with experimental releases available multiple times each other. However, the stable version are considered snapshots of development rather than the primary version, with the daily update experimental branch being the master version of the game. In December 2015, an unofficial launcher was created for CDDA under an open source MIT license to allow players to stay up to date with the latest release and third party modes. However, the launcher was confirmed unmaintained since January 2022. Like most regulikes, it has no goal. The player is free to explore the procedurally generated map, clear areas of monster, work with NPCs and bolt shelters and vehicles. The gameplay is mainly based on day-to-day survival, and the game tracks parameters like hunger, thirst, morale, illness and temperature which the player must manage to stay alive. The game also managed various other mechanics about the players including drug addiction, mutation, broken limbs and bionic implants. The world can be present between games when starting a new characters after the death of a previous characters. The new game set the new game set can be in the same game world as the last. The world has supported for season and dynamic weather condition, and the season length can be modified during world generation. Recent weather condition events added include the portal storm, which were initially only mentioned in the main storyline for CDDA. During these portal storms, neither monster will appear and can cause negative effect on the player when they get caught outdoors during the storm, if not outright kill them. But during the portal storms, a dangers will appear. This dungeon can grant the player unique temporary status effect or items by traveling through it successfully. A typical CDDA world has city, towns, rivers, forests, bridges, and other landmarks. Cities and towns generally have several common establishments often found in the real world, such as houses, stores, malls, parking lots, swimming pools, hospitals, and more, but hold danger in the form of large hordes. Rare locations such as labs, military bases, and missile silos can be found in remote places throughout the world. Latest versions have support for three-dimensional building, while most of the action in CDDA is able to happen on the surface of our world. As traditional with rouge likes, the world does contain underground ranges. Example of these includes mines, labs, and strange temples. ओके गाइस, उम्मीद है आपको मेरी आज की वीडियो अच्छी लगी होगी। अगर अच्छी लगी है तो प्लीज़ मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें, कमेंट्स करें, लाइक करें और शेयर्स करें अपने दोस्तों के साथ। टेक केयर, अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा और दुआओं में याद रखिएगा। अल्लाह हाफिज़।